What are we out here looking for again?
Just relax, Toughen. We got a call about a suspicious person walking the tracks.
Maybe some drifters?
It could be. Could also be a drug drop. You never know.
I don't know, it seems like a weird spot to sell dope to me.
These tracks haven't been active in years. It's a perfect spot for thugs up to no good. Police! Don't move. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Toughen, go get the car.
But sir, shouldn't we call for backup first?
What did I just say?
Slowly walk towards me. Keep your hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here tonight?
I'm just walking home.
Where do you live?
It's right
Keep
up...
your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, officer.
You know what? Go ahead and turn around for me.
What? I wasn't even doing anything.
Hands behind your back. Now.
I wasn't even doing anything!
You got a name?
Yeah, my name's Maya.
You want to tell me what you're really doing out here, Maya?
I told you I was just walking back to the motel.
Sure. Probably working the streets, huh?
I am not a hooker.
Sure you're not. Got any weapons I should know about?
What? No. Stop! Get off me!
If you scream, I'll knock you out cold and book you for resisting. Do you understand me? That's a good girl. Now do what I say, and if you behave, maybe I'll let you off with a warning.
Please stop. I don't want this.
I know you whores love this.
Agent Wynn. Nice of you to join us this morning.
Sir?
It's Captain, sir. This is Agent Lady Rager and Agent Dana Sims.
I'm sorry for being late, Captain. I overslept.
Your excuses won't cut it in this unit, son. Have a seat.
I didn't know they let rookies into the IA division.
Cool it, Sims. According to the Bureau, you're all fresh-faced. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why you've been reassigned.
I was more wondering why we're in public storage at 8:30 in the morning.
The Bureau had to make sweeping reform to the previous IA division amid public pressure. As a result, you all were handpicked for this new unit due to your diverse backgrounds. They wanted a younger task force, better equipped to handle the current epidemic of police misconduct.
Nothing says problem solved like a nice rebranding.
The Bureau knows that public perception won't change overnight. We have a duty to respond swiftly to allegations against our fellow officers. Funding is a bit tight right now due to budget cuts. The Bureau wants to see results before they start pouring money into this new unit. And you can start with Maya Gibson, 23 years old. Says she was stopped and approached by an officer at the abandoned Holland Railroad. She was examined overnight at St. Joseph's.
For what?
Rape. She checked herself into a motel this morning. Says, see if you can find out who was patrolling the area last night. Don't press too hard. I don't want anyone getting tipped off that we're looking into this just yet.
You got it, Cap.
Win, go with Rager. Talk to the Vic. See if you can find out a name, maybe even what he looks like. I don't expect the precinct to give us much help.
Stephen Wynn, for homicide.
I know who you are. I'm driving. I already told the doctor I don't know anything. All I know is that he was a cop.
Can you tell us what happened when he stopped you?
Yeah, he shouted police and then I put my hands up.
Maya, did you catch a glimpse of his badge? Anything that can help us narrow down what department he might be with?
No, it was dark. I was just walking. I wasn't even doing anything illegal.
We're not here for you. My partner and I were with Internal Affairs. We investigate allegations of police misconduct.
Great. So you're one of them. Let me guess, you're just gonna cover this up, aren't you?
No. We're going to do everything we can to ensure he loses his badge.
His badge? He should be in jail for what he did to me.
It's a process. And the first step is to get him off the streets. Which is why I need you to tell me everything you can remember. Any small detail helps.
It was like I was saying, I was just walking back to the motel.
How long you been homeless?
My mom said when I was 18 that I was on my own. Then she kicked me out, so happy birthday to me, right?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I learned from a young age that I don't need anyone else to survive.
Are you employed, Miss Gibson?
Yeah, I do what I have to survive.
And you said he accused you of being a prostitute?
Maya, we don't care about that. When he handcuffed you, did he say anything that stuck out?
Yeah, he said, "I know you whores love this." Like I was some kind of animal.
And the bruising on your arms?
That's from him holding me. You know, I don't want to do this again. I've already said everything I need to the detective, so...
Detective?
Hey, Maya, I got you a cheeseburger. Who are you?
Agents Wynn and Rager, Internal Affairs, and you?
Detective Daniel Jimenez, sex crimes. ¿Estás bien? Can we go outside and chat for a minute? Is never this early after a report.
We're new and improved. We handle things more efficiently now.
Like badgering my Vic? Did you not see my report?
We want to be sure we got all the information we needed,
You don't trust me?
Until we narrow things down, everyone is a suspect.
including you.
No me jodas. If Maya says she was raped by a cop, I'm gonna take that son of a bitch down myself. You got that?
No te estoy jodiendo. You're not doing it without us.
What's I gonna do? Put him on pay leave?
Things are different now. We want to put this guy behind bars as much as you do.
And like it or not, this is in our wheelhouse now.
This is my case.
There's no reason why we can't work together on this.
And if I refuse?
Then you'll have to explain to your captain about why you're interfering in a federal investigation outside your jurisdiction.
All right. Fine. Clearly, neither of you have handled such crimes before. So I'll ask Maya other questions. Deal?
I don't know if I can do this again. I already told you all that I remember.
And you've done a good job. You said there were 2 cops at first, right? Did either of them say anything?
A name? Yeah, when he cuffed me, he called the officer something like Tuffin, maybe?
The officer who assaulted you, his name was Tuffin?
No, the officer that he was with. He told him to go get the car, and when he left... That's when he raped me. Sorry, I don't remember anything else.
You did great, Maya. Thank you.
We're thinking this guy's done this before?
Sick son of a bitch knew she was a sex worker and thought nobody would care.
She said he shooed his partner away. Pretty bold for the first time offender, don't you think?
Let's have Sims run a check by officers with the name of Tuffin who were patrolling last night. See if he's got a partner that's been in IA's crosshairs before.
Nice setup. Very inconspicuous.
You must be Detective Daniel Jimenez from Sex Crimes.
Yes, sir, that's me.
You were assigned to Maya's case before we took it over, right? I heard how helpful you were earlier, so I made a request for you to join us.
Thank you, Captain. If there's any way I can help, just let me know. And you are?
Agent Dana Sims, cybercrimes.
Cybercrimes, huh? Let's hope my credit card doesn't get stolen.
If so, I am your gal.
Sims, what do we got?
We got a hit off the precinct's roster of unis matching the description Maya gave us. Ian Tuffin, 19 years old, just came up from the academy about a month ago.
Do we find out if he has a partner?
New recruits don't get assigned a partner until they exit their 90-day probationary period. Trainees get paired with a field training officer to help them learn the ropes.
So, who's his FTO?
Eric Gates. He's been on the force for 6 years.
Any complaints on file with the previous IA division?
Yeah, 2. One for a traffic stop as a rookie. Driver says he searched his trunk without consent or probable cause.
That's hardly rape.
What about the other one?
Earlier this year, Shanice Williams says he got a little too handsy during a stop and frisk. She got charged with assault after Gates said she elbowed him in the chest.
Where was she stopped?
Near Fulton Drive, downtown.
Red light district.
Sounds like our guy has a type.
Why don't we talk to Miss Williams?
Good luck finding her, Cap. She got out on probation in April, and these girls go back on the street and rarely report to their PO.
Okay, were either of these complaints investigated?
Both were dismissed by the old IA division.
Sounds like he's expecting us to do more of the same. Sims, Jimenez, see if you can track down Miss Williams and find out if he did more than just touch. You two, pull Gates in here and turn the heat up on his ass. Have him talk himself into a hole thinking we're on his side.
Yeah, that's Shanice. That mugshot does not do her justice.
Do you have any idea where she might be or when you last saw her?
The hell you guys want with Nisi?
We need her help.
She's linked to an assault on another woman.
Do you recognize her?
Yeah, I know Maya. Poor baby.
She was assaulted last night, and we think her attacker may have been the same one who assaulted Shanice. Her help could go a really long way.
No one bats an eye when girls like us cry for help. I haven't seen Nisi since April. Told me a cop got rough with her. She tries defending herself and she ends up getting arrested.
You believe it was more than an assault?
Damn right I do. Getting manhandled by creeps is traumatizing enough. No, he was trying to do something else. She tried to report him to the cops, but they never did anything because she worked the streets.
Did she come back to work?
Yeah, but she was still shaken up, so me and the other girls told her to take a break for a while, and we even covered for some of her bills.
Have you checked up on her since?
Yeah, I've tried, but she never answers. You can check her apartment if you want. If she had a life before this one, I wouldn't know about it. Out here, we are the only family that we got.
Thank you, Cherry.
If you're as serious as I hope you are, I really hope you fucking nail that son of a bitch. First Nisi, now Maya. It's dangerous out here.
We're gonna do everything we can.
Yes, can I help you?
We're looking for Officer Eric Gates. Is he here?
Yeah, Eric just got out of the shower. May I ask what this is about?
I'm Agent Rager. This is Agent Wen. We're with Internal Affairs. And you are?
Claire Hendricks. Eric is my fiance.
Miss Hendricks, we'd really like to speak with your fiance, if that's all right.
Who is it? It's the police, Eric. They said they're with...
Eternal Affairs.
What would I want with me?
Officer Gates, would you be okay coming down with us and answering some questions?
I would, but I have a night shift starting in a couple hours.
Oh, we only need an hour of your time. We can have you out before your shift starts.
Do you mind if I ask what this is about?
A woman has levied some pretty serious allegations against you involving one of your recent stops. We just want to get your side of things so we can clear it up and move on.
Serious allegations? What's this about, Eric?
It's nothing, sweetheart. Just official police business. There's nothing to worry about, okay?
It won't take long. It would really help clear this whole mess up.
Okay.
Nice job on the landlord. How'd you know he let us in?
One call to the health department, and they're drowning in fines for years. Not much in the fridge. What are we looking for again?
Anything that might hint at where Shanice may have gone. I see personal stuff, jewelry on the table.
Still food on the stove. Must have left in a rush.
To where?
Or from who? Toothbrush and hair straightener still present and accounted for.
Hang on, I think I've got something.
Shanice, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Please take this as an apology. See you soon. It's not signed, but I can run handwriting analysis.
Dios mío. Now, why would a sex worker trying to make ends meet just disappear and not take any of her money?
Because she wasn't running away. She was abducted.
Shouldn't I have my union rep here with me or something?
Why would you union rep? We're just talking, aren't we?
Can you tell us about a stop you made last night involving a young woman named Maya Gibson?
It was a simple stop and frisk. We got a call about a suspicious person roaming the tracks. Pretty routine.
Routine? Is it routine for you to sexually assault homeless women, Eric?
What? Yeah, you roughed her pretty badly. Not exactly what I call police protocol.
Look, I don't know what she told you, but she's lying to you guys. I never inappropriately touched that girl. I've been patrolling this city for 6 years. I have a beautiful fiance. It's nothing I can't get at home.
Unfortunately, that's not what Maya's saying.
Maya's saying that you raped her.
Look, criminals lie all the time. You should know that. They will say and do anything to weasel themselves out of a charge.
Miss Gibson had no priors. Based on your logic, she had no reason to lie to you. So tell us, what is it that you actually stopped her for?
I suspected that she was participating in some form of illegal activity. Therefore, I detained her. After further investigation, I deemed it likely that she was engaging in prostitution.
Did you charge her?
No, there was a lack of evidence.
Did you catch her in the act?
No.
Then how could you know that she was a prostitute? Because the last time we checked, telepathy wasn't taught in the academy.
You think you're a funny guy, huh?
Here and there.
I've been patrolling this city for years. I know a goddamn hooker when I see one. Besides, I've seen her work in the red light district before. As much as this city changes, those faces tend to stay the same.
What about Shanice Williams? Do you remember her face?
Who?
Don't tell me you've forgotten about her, Eric.
I've never seen this woman in my life.
She knows you. She actually filed a complaint against you earlier this year, so that you inappropriately groped her during a stop and frisk. In fact, you were so embarrassed about it that you went as far as to try and cover it up with some hush money, didn't you?
Excuse me?
Our agents have uncovered your love letters to Shanice along with about $1,000. Care to explain?
That money could be from anybody. Girls like her are getting cash from all kinds of men.
So you knew she was a prostitute?
I know scum when I see it. Besides, that complaint was dismissed, if I'm not mistaken.
It was. By the previous IA division. Problem is, they're not here to protect you anymore.
Okay. I see what this is. You two are the new faces of IA. Right? The ones that are gonna flip the department on its head, weed out all the bad apples? Let me ask you. Why did they pair such a pretty woman like yourself with someone like him? You could do so much better.
Is there something you don't like about me, Eric?
Nothing at all. Chink. Now, if you two don't mind, I have a shift to start soon.
One last thing. We need a DNA sample.
And what if I refuse?
If you refuse, you get put on unpaid administrative leave until you supply one.
Fine. Just make it quick.
Open it.
Are we done here?
You're free to go.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I sure can't wait to lock that cop up.
You and me both. Guys like Gates that make the entire department look like they're 50 years behind.
Maybe a problem with training new recruits.
God knows I worked with a few shitty FTOs when I first started.
Speaking of which, you never did tell me what unit you came from.
I worked in narcotics for 3 years as a detective. Before that, I spent 1.5 years as a uni. I'm used to busting major drug suppliers, not taking down corrupt cops.
So what made you take the position?
I wanted something different. As much as I love my old unit, I always felt like there were bigger fish to fry.
Why?
My old captain would always say that no matter how hard we worked or how many hours we put in, we would never be able to take down all the suppliers. It's like whack-a-mole, you know, you knock one out and 2 more pop up someplace else. With IA, I thought maybe I could actually make a difference.
The lab just got back to me.
Did the letter to Shanice match Gates' handwriting?
Even better, Gates' unit came back as a match for semen found inside Maya.
That's enough for an arrest. Let's go get him.
Hang on a minute. Let's talk to Maya first. I think she deserves to at least know who her attacker was.
You're right. I'll call Jimenez. He'll probably want to let her know himself.
Now that we have DNA linking him to Maya, what's our plan to arrest Gates? I thought the precinct's just gonna hand him over.
I say we ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
I'll have Sims figure out where Gates is patrolling. See if we can arrest that son of a bitch before he assaults another woman.
She's gone.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Do you know where Maya Gibson is?
The girl staying in this room checked herself out. Around 3 this afternoon.
How could you let her leave?
Residents are free to come and go as they want.
She's a rape victim in an ongoing investigation.
Sorry. I'm just doing my job.
That was Sims. We've got a problem.
What's wrong?
Eric Gates never showed up for his shift.
Hey, Maya. Got a lighter?
Yeah, actually, I think so.
Thanks, love. Haven't seen you around work in the past couple nights. You been okay?
Oh yeah, I'm just like laying low.
You still hotel hopping?
Yeah, just until I can find a better spot.
Couple of cops came looking for you yesterday. This morning, actually.
Cops?
Yeah, detectives. They wanted to know about some sort of attack that you might have been involved in. What's going on, Maya?
It's nothing, really. I promise.
Girl, your bruises. If somebody is doing this to you, you need to let T-Rob know so we can flash their ass up before they roll around again.
I know, I'm good. I promise.
All right. If you need anything, just let me know. I can't have my girls going around getting beat up. Hey, honey. You looking for a good time tonight?
Not from you. I want her. I can make it worth your while.
I don't think this is a good idea. Ma'am? Ma'am? Just lift up the trash bag, see if she's okay. Ma'am?